All right, hello students. Here we are going to talk about how I would like you to format your paper for your research paper that we are working on. I want you to start by opening Microsoft Word, and I have it pinned here. If for some reason it doesn't show up for you, go ahead and just type Word in your little search bar here, and it should open there for you. I do have mine already open down here, and I have a document ready, but you are going to start a new document, so you'd click right here to open a blank document, okay? And then I have it full screen, and a couple things I want you to do even before you start typing. I want you to change the font and the size, and if you've already typed something, go ahead and just highlight all of your text. I would go Control A for Control All, and it'll highlight your entire text, and it'll do these same changes too to your text that you have. So the first thing we're going to do is change it to Times New Roman, and then second we will change it to 12-point font, and then I want you to come over here to, this is the line spacing tab, I guess you would call it, and I want you to change it to 2.0 for double spacing. And then the other thing that you need to do on this line spacing tab is if it says remove space after paragraph, I want you to click that. So after doing these things, you should have it to be 2.0 for double spacing, and then there shouldn't be any extra space in between your lines if you hit enter. So I want both of those things changed as well. And then the other thing I want you to double check is that under the layout tab up here, you've got your margins, and they are set to normal, or it should be 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch all the way around, okay? And then we need to put the correct 4 things up here at the top of your paper. So double check that you don't have any extra spaces up here, and you are going to type your first and last name up at the top. And then you are going to type, I'm going to abbreviate Great Depression, and then I'm going to write research paper. Okay? And then you are going to list my name and English 10. Okay? And then the due date for the paper is going to be 3/17 and then 2017. Okay? If you were planning to turn it in early, you could maybe change the date, but when I have done papers in the past, I have always just put the date that it was due, and that way it's easier to find, and you're not confusing the teacher at all. Okay, so then from here, I hit enter 1 time, and that's the line that your title is going to go on, and I clicked back over to home, and I want my title to be centered. I don't want to change the font size. I don't want to make it bold. I just want to write my title, but I need it to be centered on the paper. Okay? So that is where your title will go. I will hit enter 1 more time, and then we are going to come over here and make it back to left justified. Okay? You need to indent your paragraphs, so I'm going to hit the tab button, and the tab button essentially makes it 5 spaces or so, and it is right above the caps lock key. Okay. And for each of your paragraphs, you're going to do that. Then you are going to write your introduction, and it should be 1 paragraph that includes, if you remember from yesterday or the previous video, your introduction will have your hook, background information, and your thesis statement. And it should be in that order, okay? And then from here, you're going to write your body paragraphs, and then your conclusion, and then after that, we will include your works cited, but I'm going to create a different video to go over your works cited. So the one thing I do want to show you is how to save this to your Microsoft OneDrive account. And to do that, we're going to go up here to File, and we're going to click on Save As, okay? And I have my OneDrive account listed here. And if you don't have that listed, you can click on this where it says OneDrive, excuse me, and go ahead and click on sign up. And I don't know if this is going to remember my email address or not, but yours should be your computer login and then at nlswildcats.com. Mine is a little bit different as a teacher, so mine is going to be different, k12.mn.us. There's my email address if you need to email me too. And you should be able to log in. I guess it's not going to let me do that, but I've got mine already actually loaded right here. So I can click on my OneDrive, and after you're logged in, it should let you click on OneDrive. I'm going to double click on this. Come on here, computer. It's thinking. And the reason that I want you to save it to your OneDrive account is because then if you go home, you can log into your OneDrive account online and you will easily be able to access it there too. And it makes the same changes. So it looks like this is having some trouble, but this is how you would do it. We'll try it in class, and then just make sure you're saving it to somewhere if the OneDrive doesn't work for you. Okay? All right, that's it for now, and I hope that this is helpful for you. We'll look for another one soon on your on how to do your works cited and bibliography page.